working weekend. First off, birthdays. We've got Josh Banks turning 28 on Friday, Bruce turns 57 on Saturday, and Brad will be 38 next Monday. So, 2 birthdays. Positive recognition. We've got some recognition for Nick, I believe, regarding the plaque. So an email here from Charles Donovan. He's only heard good things about Nick, and this week, when he met him for the first time, he was impressed. Can-do attitude interactions with various stakeholders, both council, BNB and SAPN, was helpful, and sharing in solutions was positive. Nick's attendance at regular meetings and the ability to now be able to openly communicate with Nick regarding project impacts and upcoming works has been very helpful and improving transparency. We appreciate the assistance and cooperation from Nick, as well as his positive attitude. And no doubt that flows on to everyone else that's been working out on that Henley plaque. So well done there. Previous week's switching toolboxes. No set.
Set off there.
We'll move.
You haven't done any better, Chris?
I was away most of last week because I was sick, so I can't
No, that's fine.
yeah.
Cool, we'll go back to the toolbox. 537 days since our last switching incident, so keep up with the focus and the big way there. DS safety incidents. So we had an incident that we've gone through 6th of July. Our underground crews were digging on sort of sewage and thought it was potentially gas. So the feedback and the learnings from that. The learnings we'd like to see out of this one is that anytime you're excavating and come across a strange smell, that could be gas, sewage or otherwise, we should be reporting this to our leaders and APA. APA will then come to site, check to confirm there is or isn't gas, and we'll move on accordingly. APA are trained in and carry the most suitable detectors for detecting gas leaks. If the business decides to carry out this task ourselves, we run the risk of giving our crews a false sense of security if they were to use the tool correctly. So if we come across any suspected gas, contact the leader, they'll contact APA, and we'll have to pause and get them out there, make sure it's safe.
Just a little bit more information on that one. So the guys, when they were digging, they smelt an odd smell. They thought it may have been sewage, so they kept digging until they found gas tape, and that's when they made a call to call APA, and they started to get headaches from the gas. So the advice is, if you smell sewage or what you think maybe gas or sewage, stop. Call APA in first, because they can confirm whether it's gas or not. But if it's not gas, next step would be essay water, because we don't want to be digging through sewage either. So we caught up with Mark and Lucas and Tim. Lucas has been involved in these gas detectors before. He was on another job, can't recall which one, but he said he had a gas detector. He'd walk around and he could smell the gas, but the detector wouldn't go off.
Was that a survey?
That was a survey, okay. He believes they're more for confined spaces, but like Spiro said when he was out here, your best detectors you know is if you smell something, stop, back away, call the right people. So it's not that we don't want to spend money on the gas detectors. The information that we've been given is if you smell something, get out of the hole and call APA. They'll come in with their correct gas detectors that are all calibrated and prove whether it's there or not. Just don't want to run the risk of giving everyone a gas detector and we don't use it properly and we think it's something else and we go down the hole and start flaming and someone gets blown up. So that's a discussion. This hasn't been briefed before. I was looking to brief for the whole crew and just get some feedback on that and make sure that's everyone's comfortable with that.
Are they available after hours?
Yeah, they would be, mate, yeah. If there's a gas leak, it's like a breakdown, just be like SF power coming out. Even if no one's available, you just stop, but yeah, they would be. Is everyone happy with that approach?
Cool. Got another switching hazard here. LV main air submitted from LVSP. So while energising the new LV area, additional work was required to create pit and connect cables to isolators prior to energisation. As new transformers were energised and part of the network at this point, sufficient isolation points and main earths were required. LV mainmasts were missed in the LVSP, identified and picked up during the briefing. The LVSP was created to include the required anything. Suggestions to avoid that is probably between the office staff. I think we've spoken about that between ourselves, but yeah, just be, as you all are, just be vigilant in the briefings, because things can still get, we're all human and make mistakes. Just to clear, so Tim's on leave, I believe, for the next 2 weeks. So during that period, if you would contact Timmy for anything, that's now Nick Smith. So any sick leave or PIA, or if you're not going to be in for any reason, let Nick know. Vehicle pre-starts. So after the recent audit and also the continuation of the apprentices' heavy vehicle audits, they do them daily when they're driving, it's become apparent that we are not completing the vehicle pre-start checks adequately. So this is a minimum requirement before leaving the yard, so can you please all ensure that if you're driving a heavy vehicle, jump on your workplace and complete that pre-start. If you can't for whatever reason, if your workplace doesn't work or you don't have the tile or whatever, come see Mark or come see one of us today. And make sure it's ready, and then we'll expect that there's be after that. Also, if you're doing an audit on for observation on the apprentice, there's a spot on that observation that says that pre-start has been done. They've been getting ticked off as total performance that hasn't been done. So if you are doing an observation on a audit or something, make sure you're doing it properly and just missing cable track strippers. So purple from truck and line bag, I believe that's much you sent out an email. Missing the purple set from your truck and also
And
a personal set. So anyone seen any floating around? If you do, if you notice any, you didn't work with the underground guys at all? No. Have a check on your trucks today and see if you've got any on there, and if you do, please return the production. Ensure all operational vehicles have multimeters and stray voltage adapters. Also, clients are to be removed from service. So there is a bulletin relating to this. So background, voltage measurement equipment currently used to perform voltage testing include the Klein series contact voltage indicators and approved fluid multimeters. Where measurement of 0 volts or close to 0 volts is required, the Klein ET series may give no voltage indication or inaccurate voltage indication. The revised low voltage manual requires voltage measurement for specific tasks such as service testing and neutral voltage testing. This measurement may be indicated incorrectly when using the Klein series contact voltage indicators. All voltage measurements shall be performed using SAP only approved fluid multimeters, and where an induced or ghost voltage may be present or suspected, an approved fluid multimeter with stray voltage elimination must be used. Have we all got the voltage testers with stray voltage adapters in our computers? If anyone's got Kleins, can they please bring them to me this morning? Anyone else that's got Kleins, can they just bring them to me this morning? Just obviously making sure that you've got the right voltage tester and the stray voltage adapter. Stop feeding. So stop feeding the back of the toilet door. We're not in primary school. We have customers use our toilets, and this needs to stop. The doors will be clean, and we expect it to stay that way. Pretty clear? Got a couple of more equipment bulletins. So insulation piercing connectors clarification. So background, insulation piercing connectors, IPCs or nutchies, have been used on the distribution network for many years. In the past, IPCs have not always been used in the correct application, and there is particular design of IPC which has proven to be problematic. So items affected, it's going to be a picture here. Actions to be taken, so all the air drawings will show insulation piercing connectors have been checked and updated where required to ensure correct use of IPCs. DF 1564, 1565, 1566, which I'm not 100% sure what they are, and no longer available to be installed on the network. Defects have been raised for replacements of IPCs that do not meet the current standard. Actions to be taken, so when IPCs are found, ensure they are to the current standard as per table 1. Table 1 on sheet 2, identify IPCs that do not meet the current standard are considered defective, duty notification should be raised. IPCs that do not meet our current standard should be removed on an opportunity basis with other works. All construction work must be to current e-drawing standards, so please note arrangements have been updated. So familiarise yourself with any e-drawings that come out that have the use of IPCs.
Mate, we'll get some Bernie to go through our stock as well.
And remove all the defective ones. Another one relating here to faulty tapping clamp. So background, recent occurrence during removal of lifeline tapping clamp has prompted the need to remind all field personnel of previously released bulletins relating to the known substitute and manufacturing tapping clamps. So items affected, a batch of previously manufactured lifeline tapping clamps, so DF 4369, like that's what I talked about, lifeline clamp, with the shotgun attachment on the end. Was identified during 2011 as faulty. However, a number of these tapping clamps were already installed. It was previously found that the manufacturer had not been formed the thread on the shaft sufficiently to stop the brass fell from moving down the thread in the shaft and rotated, allowing the shaft to disengage. Actions to be taken, operators must take extra care when untapping this clamp on live lines, especially on transformers, voltage regulators, in case the shaft separates from the clamp body. The tapping lead attached to the clamp's body should be held with the shotgun stick until the clamp is safely removed from the line to a parking or earth bus as required. Not follow up on that.
That one's been out a few times. We've been through our stock a few times, but I guess it's more that when they're out on the site. How you identify them when they're out on the line, though?
Would be difficult, yeah. I'd assume I might follow up and see if they've not done on everything, or ones that have sort of somewhat fallen apart and still up there.
Most of the ones that were faulty, like as soon as you got to tighten them up, they just fell apart anyway, so you couldn't even get it on the line.
You know, just all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's funny, it sounds like you can unwind it and the whole thing will, the bit you've got in your stick will part the company from the rest of the tap, and then a regulator or something, you've got a live tap that can.
Pretty sure I put all the bag on the road at the top before we went out to the last one, but let you know, we've got all the bags back.
An indication that the parts will separate is if the moving jaw doesn't move away from the conductor when the shaft is turned. So that's always been a dead good way of the dodgy one anyways, when you're unwinding it, the jaw's not moving. So that, I dare say if you start to undo one and that's happening, then you get the shotgun and get a second operator up and hold the lead that way. Any old clamps in field stock holdings are to be checked for this fault, and any fault units found returned to any part of the course for the attention of Chris Nunes. Loose fit of M12 nuts. So background, the Barmer Depot reported M12 nuts supplied with BW 2310 bolts have a loose fitment on the bolt and prone to stripping. The affected nuts are marked 181 and S as per the photo. Upon further investigation, the threads of the nut found were oversized. All current stock of the BW 2310 belong to the same batch as affected, then we're in the process of replacing. So actions, check nuts, so these are M12s, kept in trucks and depots and return any suspect nuts to Angle Park quarantine. So these are nuts stamped with 101 and S.
Let this one end up with the 2 greenie.
But,
I'll let that one end up with the 2% of the stock, right?
Alright, that is everything I've got. Anyone have anything they want to ask? We'll go to start with Luke.
Yeah. So just a couple of things, the hoodies, just remember they're not high vis, so we don't want to do 500 plus days of switchings and then get someone hit by the book without the back. So chuck a vest on if you're wearing your hoodie at work. And the other thing is, hopefully the email with the EA communication from Ali late last week answered a few of the questions that were raised at our team meeting. We'll get better with our correspondence and keeping everyone informed. It was good feedback that I got, that we weren't doing it very well, so we're looking to do it better so you know what's going on. Any questions on it, just come and see me.
Cool. I've got one quick one, guys. You'll see when you do your timesheets now, it says stop using this app, use the new app. The old app's going to be around till mid-August. We do have training, just wait for Ace to get back. Go through his Louis training with Pat on the 1st of August, and then the week after, everyone's going to go through it in the morning, asking questions or whatnot. But you are welcome to use it now if you can figure it out yourself. Like I said, you can't break it. I've still got to approve things, so feel free to use it if you wish. But yeah, there will be training coming, so just disregard those messages.
Sweet, thanks everyone, have a safe week.